Hey there, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. We are making tuna and mushroom pasta bake. Here's what we need. Now this recipe is designed to cook in individual ramekins, which is individual portions. However, I am going to do it in the big one, and then that way I can cut it into portions and freeze it. So it should freeze. It's pasta. It should be fine. Okay, so I've got a saucepan of hot boiling water, hot salted water on, I should say. It's about to boil. We want 400 grams of spiral pasta, which is about to go in there. I've got my large frying pan, aka wok, and I'm just getting the rest of the ingredients ready. And we're going to go. So you want your oven on 180 as well for when you're ready to do it in the oven. So let's go. Okay, just a quick talk through the ingredients just so you're familiar with what's what. 400 grams of spiral pasta. 500 gram packet of pasta is nearly the whole packet, but you've got 100 grams left. 100 grams is good for if you want just a quick pasta meal later. 2 cans of tuna, 185 grams of tuna in oil. I've gone with the ones with olive oil. 1 small onion, we're going to chop that one. 250 grams of buttered mushrooms sliced. That is not 250 grams. It's near enough. It's about 200 grams, I think it was. 1.5 cups of low-fat thick cream. I did not get low-fat thick cream. I have got full fat. I'm not sure if that one's still okay, so I always grab a backup. Oh, that's what's left out of 500 grams, by the way. 2 teaspoons of whole grain mustard. Whole grain mustard is the yummy one with the seeds. 1/4 cup of chopped flat leaf parsley. If you may remember a couple of episodes, I've told you when you buy a bunch, strip the leaves off it and pop them in a snap lock bag. Then you can put them in the freezer and freeze them and use for another day. Today is that day. If you put them down the bottom of the freezer, they don't generally get fully frozen. You can still make out what it is. And because we're cooking it, it doesn't matter that they're frozen. Salt and cracked pepper, as much as you like, and 1 cup of grated cheese. 1 cup's probably enough if you're doing it in the ramekins. You might want more, entirely up to you. Alright, so we've got our saucepan of salted water on. Once that starts, we're going to get the pasta in. That's probably going to take the longest. So we'll get everything else started. We've got to chop up our onion and get that tuna drained. So this is just the Coles brand. Currently at the moment I've been shopping at Coles because they're open longer. I've changed my shopping day for fairly obvious reasons. It's easier for me to go then than when I used to go, unfortunately. The longer I'm shopping, the less time I have with mum, so that's why I do it on a day when I know I can't see her. And then, so Coles it is, unfortunately for now. Fortunately for them, I suppose, but at least I've got undercover parking and they are open a lot longer, so good for them. Alright, let's go. So when you drain your pasta, I'm getting way ahead of everything. When you drain your tuna, thank you, pop your colander over a bowl or a tin plate because we are going to actually save 1 tablespoon of that oil. And because I got the one with the olive oil, that's a smart move. Now, if you have cats in your house, they are probably going to go ballistic when you actually open said tuna, so we'll see how they go. They're feeling a bit lost at the moment because they're home alone a lot. Who knows what cats get up to when they're home alone? Not just sleeping all day. So I basically chose this one because it's something different, and it's fairly easy to make as well. Can't beat pasta bake. And the thing with pasta is it's always better the next day. And because I've been having late nights, when I can, I actually try and take a dinner to work to have at lunchtime. And then when I come home, I'll normally just have something quick, fruit or yogurt or something. All right, our water's boiling, so that's going to go in. Grab your pasta stirring spoon and just give it a good stir. All right, that should be done in about 8 minutes. So while that's going on, we'll get the other stuff done. Now, you can see there's plenty of oil in the bottom, so that's good. Try and flake it up a bit if you can. Normally with tuna, sometimes you can go for a flavoured one. However, I'd probably say with this one, you can maybe try it. Don't knock it. You can get amazing flavours with tuna. So, yeah. Alright, so that's the tuna. Alright, recycle your tins. Okay. Chopping an onion. Try not to cry. Alright, so the pasta's on the boil. We are going to grab the tuna, well, the reserved oil. So we want 1 tablespoon. Okay, so get that on to heat, that wok or large frying pan, as it's supposed to be called. I'm just going to sit that in there. I said to only use 1 tablespoon, so there we go. I'm going to leave that there for obvious reasons. Okay, once that's hot, we would like our onion and our mushroom to go in. So I brought my mushrooms already sliced and on special, so that was a bargain. And obviously my onion was not sliced, but I had to do that myself. Alright, so that's pretty hot. Being a wok as well, woks do get quite hot. Whenever you're advised to use a deep frying pan, just go for a wok. So much easier. And if you want, you can get the electric wok out as well. I'm just doing this because it's possibly less washing up. Possibly. Alright, in go the mushrooms. They should be fine. They're already chopped up and at least they're nice and small. So, win-win on that one. Alright, so we're going to heat that just till the onion's done. Give your pasta a stir with your pasta stirring spoon from time to time. Alright. Just discovered I wouldn't trust that cream. Generally, if you open cream, I recommend that you use it up in like a day or 2. Normally I make a coffee with cream, but haven't been having coffee at home. I've been having coffee at work. so I can't use it up. It's really a waste. So always try and buy as much cream as you need, even if you think, oh, I'm spending too much money. I'd rather spend more and not throw it out than have to throw it out. So even if you buy extra, just make whipped cream and have it with cake or fruit or whatever, I don't know, just to use it up. Alright, so we're going to check on the pasta. So one way to check the pasta is to get a spiral and just see if it's, obviously it's hot. Bite it. Just a little bit longer. It's nearly done. And don't forget, that is going to cook in the oven as well. Alright. That's starting to come together nicely. I'm going to go and measure out the cream properly. Okay, in goes the chopped parsley. I'm just using extra just to use it up. I found some cream in the fridge which was older than the other one, but it hadn't been opened, so that one's okay. Just. Alright, now I'm going to turn this down because I want to keep it on the cooler side. Alright. Put your tuna in. Okay, in goes the cream now. And then the 2 teaspoons of mustard. Two teaspoons of grain mustard. Alright, give that a good stir. Crack in some salt and pepper. As little or as much as you want. I'm more of a pepper fan. I love my cracked black pepper. But keep in mind that while it's cooking, it's probably going to intensify, and with it freezing, it might as well. So don't go too crazy with it. And same on the salt. Just a crack of salt. Alright, the pasta is starting to look like it's ready. So grab that colander over your sink. Give that a drain. And we're going to chuck that in the wok. Ooh, steamy. It's looking nice and creamy. Alright, so you give it a good stir. Alright, in it goes. That's why it said to do a large saucepan / wok. Alright, look at that. So at this point you get your ramekins ready if you're going with the ramekins. 4 individual serves, or you get your big cooking tray thingy ready. As I said, I'm doing the bigger one so that it'll freeze better. Probably makes no difference, but I don't want to put my ramekins in the freezer, so that's why I'm doing it that way. Okay, so You don't need to heat that through too much. We're not trying to cook it because everything is really cooked anyway. You don't need to cook tuna. So this is going to be only awkward if I make it awkward. So I'm going to just bring it over to the other side of the kitchen. Phew, fly with me. Okay, I apologise for the white. I really do need to try and buy some colourful things. Alright. Now, get your muscles on because this could be quite awkward. Oh, oh shit. Okay, it's awkward because my handle is loose. Okay, we'll fix that later, won't we? When I'm in Mrs. Fix-It mood. Not today, thank you very much. Okay, make sure all your hot plates are off. I do that every now and again. Alright, so 4 ramekins, or one big delicious dish. Grab that cheese that we measured up, 1 cup of grated cheese, over the top. Now you only need to cook this for place under a grill. Well, I'm not going to place it under the grill because my grill takes forever and it stinks. So I'm actually going to put this in the oven, 180. I'll probably give it like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, basically just when the cheese is melted. We'll be back in about, we'll give it 10 and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so I ended up giving it an extra 5 minutes just to help brown the top. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to have a plate tonight, next 2 days for lunch, and then 1 in the freezer. Maybe a bit more, I don't know. So there you have it. This is Cooking with Violet Vixen. You've been watching tuna and mushroom pasta bake. Enjoy. I'm going to catch you on the next adventure. Bye.